In our next tutorial we're going to have a look at arranging pictures. Okay, so first of all I'm going to start at Word, and we've got an example file there, arranging pictures. Okay, so if we give that a click, it's a single page document, but we've got 3 pictures on there. Okay, and the first thing I want to do is resize the pictures. Now if I click a picture, I can go up to the Format tab, and on the right hand side I've got the height and width of the picture. Now the idea here, however, is I want all the pictures to be the same height. So what I can do is select them all at the same time. Okay, now to do that I'm going to hold down the Control key and then click and click. Okay, so with the Control key held down we can select multiple objects at the same time. Now when I go up to the Format tab, you'll see the height box and the width box have cleared because they're all different heights and widths. So I want them all to be 5 centimeters tall. I put it in there and they're all 5 centimeters. Now note when I change the height that the width changed proportionately with them. Okay, but that's good enough for me. I also want to make sure they're all perfectly aligned. Okay, now before I do that, I'm just going to space these out a little bit more. Let's move the koala bear down, and we'll move Mars up a little. That's as far as it'll go. Okay, so let's select them all again. And in the Arrange group of the Format tab, we can see the Align control. So if I drop that down, we can choose to align them to the left or the center. Now note this is not align them to the center of the page or the left of the page. It's aligning the 3 objects, so all of their left sides or their right sides of the centers are perfectly in alignment. Okay, so left, center or right aligned. Now I'm using these ones because they're in a column. If they were on a row, I could align them to the top, the middle or the bottom of that row. Okay, the final thing I want to do here is distribute them so I've got the same distance between each of the pictures. So from the Align group I'm going to distribute mine vertically. Okay, and there you go. So they are now nice and neatly aligned. Okay, so haven't gone to the trouble of aligning them, I'm just going to rearrange them a little bit like that. Now you'll notice that the pictures actually sit on top of each other. The reasons for this is because the first picture I put on there is at the bottom of the pile, the second one goes on top, the third one goes on top of that, and so on. However, that may not be the way that I actually want them to be arranged. Okay, so if I click the picture of Mars there, which is the bottom of the pile, I can then go to the Format tab again and bring it forward. So I click Bring Forward, and Mars comes to the front. Well, not quite the front, but it certainly goes on top of the picture of the man. If I drop that little arrow down, I can tell it then bring it to the front. Okay, or send backwards or send to the back. Okay, so it is very easy to rearrange the pictures like that. Now one problem with these pictures, once I've got them arranged in a particular way, if I then need to move them, I'm going to have to reselect them all like that and then move the whole group. What I could do alternatively to save me doing that each time is select all the pictures once. Okay, and then I can again go up to the Arrange group, and just here we've got the Group button. Okay, so I'm going to group all of those objects together. At that point they form one large group. Okay, so and I can drag that as one element. Okay, directly underneath the Group button we have the Rotate button. Okay, and this is going to allow me to rotate the objects. Okay, we could use the rotation handle for that, of course. This will also allow me to flip the objects. So flip vertically or flip horizontally, and I end up getting a mirror image of those pictures. Okay, so let's flip horizontal, and there we go. Our pictures have been arranged exactly the way I want them, and we've grouped them to make it easier to position them at a different point in time. Okay, so I hope you found that useful. Look forward to seeing you on the next video tutorial.